want to welcome everybody to another fall sports season, or just sports season in general. So the sports guys, like we have in the past, we're going to do some predicting on the 6 games that are played Thursday night and 3 games that are on the schedule for Friday night. And we'll start out with South Haven at Sturgis. I look for Sturgis to, beat the Rams again. In the Wolverine Conference, as tough as it is, I think this is almost Sturgis has to win this game.
Right.
So I'm going to give the Trojans the win.
Yeah, I think I got to win at home too. I mean, first game of the season, you got a new quarterback coming in with Chapman. DeVere, Andy Hatt loves to run that. Everybody seems comfortable from what I've seen when I've been in a couple practices. But man, winning the first game of the year is big because it can help you set the tone for the rest of the way, and you can really build that confidence early. So I think that Sturgis finds a way to get it done.
I think Sturgis will win it too. Last year, got the win against South Haven, first time they've ever beat them. And I just think that they're going to start out at home, start out good. And who knows, maybe surprise a few people with a couple wins down the road too.
Next, Wolverine. Three Rivers goes to Plainwell. Three Rivers looks good.
Yeah.
So I don't think Plainwell can keep up with them. So I'll give Three Rivers the win.
I like Three Rivers as well. Helping kid at quarterback coming back. Lots of weapons. Bryce Moreland, as you mentioned, comes back from injury this year. Offensive line is going to be key for them. J.J. Wagner's hoping that they can kind of solidify some new kids there, but just too many weapons for Three Rivers, I think.
A lot of people are putting Three Rivers among the top teams, top 50 in the state, probably top 12 or so in their division. So, yeah, Plainwell, they'll be a nice host, and they'll treat the visitors properly and give them a nice win for the Wildcats.
We'll go to Bloomingdale, goes to Mendon. And, after last year, I see, the Green Machine just going to keep chugging along.
Right.
So I don't think Mendon's going to have a bit of problem.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Bobby had mentioned that they're going to utilize more than one kid at quarterback, so I expect probably at least 3 kids to play there in this game. And it's business as usual. Run the ball, play defense, punt, field position, throw a ball, maybe a little more this year, a couple of wrinkles. But no problem.
Mendon wins, plain and simple.
Mm-hmm.
They're eyeballing down the road. So
Bronson will go to Athens. The numbers in Bronson, I just don't know. I'm gonna have to say I give the game to Athens.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be close, but.
So, and I went to 7-on-7s at Bronson the other day, and defense looked better than I expected. As you mentioned, numbers could be an issue, but if they get it figured out, maybe possession ends up being a big thing. Don't turn it over. I'll take Bronson to win.
well, last year Bronson Athens played to a 7-0 Indians win. I think it's going to be another low-scoring type game, but I'm going with the home team. I think the Indians get the win over the Vikings.
And the final, Decatur goes to Marcellus.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I don't know a whole lot about either one. I haven't got a chance to really watch Marcellus like I wanted to. I'm going to have to go. I'm just going to go with the home team, Marcellus, give them the win.
Okay. I'll take Decatur. Don't know anything about them.
Well, Decatur Marcellus last year, the Raiders came away with a 28-24 win at their place. I think it's going to be another close one. This time I'm going with the home team, and I think Marcellus gets another close win.
Okay.
And the final game of Thursday night, I don't want to say Friday night, is White Pigeon goes to Centerville. That's going to be a good game. I'm
Two teams definitely trending up.
Yeah, exactly. It's just going to be fun to watch. It's going to be a fun football game to watch. Sean Strasser takes over with the Chiefs.
He's excited.
Yeah, and Tyler is entering his second year with Centerville, so he's had a chance to get his philosophy in there. I'm gonna go with Honestly, I'm going to pick the home team, Centerville.
Centerville. Yeah, and numbers have been better for them, at least from reading Tom's story that is in the locker room we have coming out. But something about White Pigeon, man. Maybe it's the all black uniforms, maybe it's the helmet. I don't know. But something is attracting me there. I don't know what it is. So I'm gonna take White Pigeon.
And I gotta go with Centerville. Just, I'm going with the fact that, like Corky said, Tyler's in his second year there.
Mhm.
The players have had a year to learn the system. They started picking it up at the end of the year last year, winning 3 out of their last 5. And I think White Pigeon, potential down the road again to be better, but first time coach, new players learning a new system. I'm going with the Bulldogs.
Oh, good. And Centerville should be better this year too.
Mm-hmm.
Friday night, we have Quincy going to Constantine. The Falcons, which I didn't realize this, had lost their last 3 opening games. So, talking with Sean, it's really important for Constantine to get off to a good start. That's a main goal of theirs.
Right.
And I think they will. I think the Falcons are going to open up the season at home with a win.
Now Quincy beat them last year, right?
I think they played Union City.
Played Union City instead.
But they lost a Big 8 school.
Right. I'm taking Constantine home. The
Oh, you're
band,
right,
March.
Homer.
It's Homer. They open.
Homer, okay, that's right. That was the first game of the year. I knew it was one of those things over there. Constantine.
I like Constantine too. I think after last year's down season, I think you're going to get a renewed commitment from the players, realizing if they didn't put in enough work to get ready for last season. So I'm pretty sure they put in the work this year, and Sean made sure they did.
Right.
And I think they get a win.
Yeah, 3-6 for the Falcons is unheard of.
Yeah.
You know, given their past.
I think I was a toddler when that happened. I'm not sure.
Colin ventures into 8-man football this year, and their first game is at home against, their neighbors, Burr Oak. I'm going to give the win to the home team, Colin.
Yeah, Burr Oak's definitely more familiar with playing with 8-man, but I think going on the road Friday night, energy, Colin, imagine I find a way to win.
And I'm thinking Colin as well. I just think that they probably have a little bit better numbers, and I think they'll pull out a victory at home.
And the final game Friday nights, Lakeland is at Cherubusco. Got a chance to see Lakeland last week. They looked good. Cherubusco I don't know anything about.
6th rank, or at least when I took the rankings at the end of last week, they were 6th rank in Class 1A, so yeah, it is a smaller school, but Cherubusco is a perennial powerhouse in their class. They're going to be at home. That's a tough place to play.
Yeah.
I gotta go with Busco. As good as Lakeland looked last week, I just think if they're at home, different story. I think their fans might help them, but I think Busco fans will help their team get a win.
I'll go with Busco.
What'd you think of Lakeland size-wise last week?
They're decent size.
Bigger than they've been in the past?
I got a couple bigger guys.
Upset, Lakeland.
Moving on, we got some real interesting things going on in volleyball this year. Gene and Bronson, they're always tough. They're going for their 4th straight state title.
Which is crazy given that they're a public school at their size.
Yes.
And I had mentioned that to her last year after they won the 3rd, and she kind of, we just go about our business, do our thing. But I think it should be something that is praised a little bit more because, you start from when the kids are, in the lower ranks and you don't go to another school and pick off their best player or take the best kid in the county from another school. You just keep doing everything you're supposed to be doing.
This is a lot for their program because, she graduates the same amount of kids that every other school graduates. She finds that player to fill that needed spot.
And the kids should be commended too, because without them buying into the program, doing things they're supposed to, all the hard work, none of it matters.
Right.
Well, isn't that the thing that you need in any sport? You need to buy into the program to be successful?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got a lot of new coaches in volleyball this year. Marcellus McKenna Terra was there. She took over last year, in the district time. But Brian Jordan, who some may know him from his club volleyball. He takes over the Lady Lakers in Lakeland. Heather Bowers, she's now the coach at Mendon. Lauren Chalamedes is coaching at Three Rivers, and Wendy Schrader is guiding the Lady Chiefs. So it should be a really fun volleyball season this year.
It should be exciting.
One other thing, we want to wish good luck to the Falcons as they begin their inaugural soccer season. So hope for good things there for them, as they have around 18 kids out. So
it's a good start. Brand new program.
And Rome wasn't built in a day. It's going to take time.
That is true.
So
hopefully it works out well for them.
Yeah, definitely. You want to talk about?
I want to let everybody know that coming out in Thursday's edition is our locker room. Please pick up a copy of it. And over the course of the summer, we have kind of redid part of our sports app. So please download that. Now we've included the Sturgis Media Group sister papers of Hillsdale and Coldwater. So now you can not only get the St. Joseph County, but you can also get Branch and Hillsdale. So go ahead and download the app. It's free. Let us know what you think, and we'll make changes and keep adjusting and hopefully keep improving it.
And tomorrow night, after we get back from checking out a couple football games, I'll be at Sturgis. Corky said he's going over to Centerville, and you're probably taking pictures at Sturgis.
I'll be at Sturgis, yep.
So say hi to us if you want. But Brandon will probably be the first one back. He's going to be Facebook Living scores.
Once they become final.
Yeah, once they become final. Probably a couple times during the night when he gets a spare 3 or 4 minutes.
We'll do at least 2, like you mentioned.
Yeah. And then after we put the paper to bed, we're going to do a recap, go over all the scores, not only the local scores, but we'll hit all the Wolverine scores, all the SAC scores, the SCAA scores, and keep you up to date on what's going on as the football teams march toward Ford Field.
And again, like last year, we'll be working hard to try to keep everything posted on Twitter, so please follow the 3 of us. And hopefully we're going to have some teams playing in late into October and first part of November.
That'd be nice, yeah.
We'd like it.
Any comments, feedback about tonight? Let us know. And have a good one, and we'll see you next week.